Hola, 'tis I, Alycia. How are you? I hope you're doing well. So today we're going to do a Vatican Girl reading. This case is confusing. I can't even keep track of all the theories, all the people involved in it. So I'm going to say that right from the beginning. I am no expert in this case. June 1983, Emanuela Orlandi, she disappeared from Vatican City. So she lived in the little Vatican city state thing. She had lived there. She had gone out to, I think she played a flute and she was going to be, I don't know, performing with some musical group. And then she never came home. So then there's been a lot of rumors over the years about was she kidnapped by, organized crime? Was she taken by the Vatican itself? Like I think rumors about some dirty bird priest over there that may have taken her for some eyes wide shut dirty bird parties. There's rumors that this doesn't even make a lot of sense to me. I'm not quite sure. Like I said, I can't put the dots together on this one, that an organized crime group took her in order to have the Vatican pay money for her, that it was money that the organized crime, I guess, had lost through that Vatican banker dude when he was doing his whatever he was doing. I don't know. It's all confusing. But let's see what we can find out, because I'm not sure, but there's something going on here with the Vatican girl's disappearance. So I'm pretty sure that we've always heard the news that she was taken. She did not just run away on her own accord. But let's first start with a major arcana spread. I want to just see what the situation is around her disappearance. Allegedly for entertainment purposes. This is a dirty bird Vatican thing. That's what this is. Dirty bird Vatican thing. This is not this is not gangsters. This is not, no. This is a dirty bird Vatican thing. This institution is very powerful, has a lot of strength, has a lot of tentacles, has a lot of influence. Powerful, very powerful. Dirty bird shit going on. There's a fear of the exposure of the extent of what the things are that are going on there in the Vatican. Allegedly, for entertainment purposes, tarot card reading only. There's a lot of other things we don't even know. Like she's a secret that shouldn't have been explored. She's, in their minds, it's like she's just, another number or something. Disposable. That's how they're looking at it, in terms of, we shouldn't even be having this light on this thing anymore. It's a dirty bird operation. It's still going on. They're doing all sorts of dirty bird shit over there. Eyes wide shut, kids, adults, whatever, people there. They don't want this exposed. This has been, she's just in their eyes, a disposable person. This is it should not be a big deal however many years later, right? This is dirty bird religious Vatican people. That's what's going on here. You're not going to get to them. They're powerful, right? Totally powerful here. You'd have to go through Papa, Big Pope. You'd have to go through him. He's the obstacle. He keeps it protected. So nobody's going through him. This is about they're doing disgusting things with youngins and young adult women too, against their will. Eyes wide shut kind of crap. There's all sorts of gross stuff going on. There's other things here where I think with her, there was something where they wanted to take her, keep her, use her for their own disgusting desires. The other thing is that she was going to be involved, allegedly for entertainment purposes, tarot card reading, in rituals to do whatever the hell they're doing over there. El Diablo shit. All sorts of rituals. That is what she was going to be a part of. I believe she was also going to be used to have children and do that weird kind of bloodline crap things that they do. They want to keep this secret. They want to keep doing this. They do not want this to end. And they also will, if the heat gets too hot in the kitchen, they are willing to dispose of the disposable people. This is a Vatican thing. This is not criminal groups. Nope. Nope. Not in my opinion. How does the mafia get involved in this then? Or the organized crime or whatever it is. The Vatican's taking her, but how is the mafia then? They come in and they start, trying to make demands and doing deflections and all sorts of stuff. So why are they involved in this? Whoever these other outside phone caller people, they're brought in because it's like a partnership, business partnership between these crime people and the Vatican. They're brought in because there's blackmail. They're the muscle. They're the worker bees, kind of. And there's this element of you owe us, or you're going to be in deep doo-doo, or you're going to be muerto, or something as to that, where they are brought in. Some of them, like they start talking. There's a group of them. And some are starting to talk because they are ordered to, allegedly, by the big Vatican place. They're ordered by the big V to create confusion and delay. While they're all chitter-chattering, there's some others that want to then point the finger back to the big V because they want to get them taken care of. They want them out of their business. They want to sever their relationship with them. So there's multiple things going on here. Let me see. So this is how they get involved, is they're starting to do deflection. They're being pressured to do misinformation, I guess we'll call it. Then, did the crime peoples, did they actually take her? Or was this someone from within the church? It's not a higher up in the church, so it's not the priesty type person. It's someone lures her, gets her going. Someone, I don't know if the family was having, like I said, I watched the thing, I don't remember half of it, so it's so confusing. And I don't know that this is how this relates, right? There's a worker, a lower level worker, like here's a priest, and then down below him is this worker, like he does dirty deeds for the priest. He is sent out to be that trusted person within the church. And there's a story being spun to her that perhaps things financially are not going to be going well in her family. I don't know if this is like dad's losing job, or we're going to have to lay dad off or something. But we wanted to see if you'd be interested in working for us and doing some stuff. This could be a way to help your family with the money, because I know this is going to happen. Your dad's going to lose his job or something. Or like diminish his wages. I don't know. There's something here about that. She thinks it's kind of funny, but she's also like, well, I want to help my family. So she's going with this person who's appears, it's a wolf in sheep's clothing, but it appears as like someone you could trust, right? So she wants to help her family. So she goes along with this guy who's a church kind of employee person. I think she realizes right away this was a bad idea. She's realized she's has no way out of this. She realizes that this was bullshit stories about her family. It is made known to her that she will be separated from them. She doesn't have any idea what to do. She's feeling upset with herself, like, why did I fall for this? I'm smarter than that. There was some idea she had that she was going to be able to get back to her family, talk her way out, partner up with the Dirty Birds or something. However, it was like she's doing a lot of bargaining with captors in the church. They have already now made it known to her, though, by the time that they've caught her and trapped her and whatnot, they've made it known to her that she is not leaving. She cannot. She would be surely going to expose what happened, expose what they're doing, and they're not going to allow that to happen. So they make it very clear, no, you're not leaving. You're not going back to your home. Nope, nope, nope. They are in control. They start to tell her what they are going to expect of her. She's thinking that she's able to get out. She's going to be able to run away, get back home. I think that in some cases, to keep her from being too upset, they give her glimpses into what's going on with her family. However they're doing that, I don't know. Maybe when her family was on TV or putting up posters, maybe something, or some type of glimpse they're giving her. But they keep trying to sell her on this is going to be okay. It's going to work out. This is your new life and you're going to like it. Okay, so then it seems that she moves around for quite a while. I think there was something about she went to some convent in London or whatnot for a while. So why did she go to this convent in London? This was to get her in line. I don't know if there's some type of, I guess we'll call it brainwashing, something like that that's happening over there. She was not going with the program of just being their, their slave. She wasn't going along with the program. She was too stubborn for them. So then they decided she's not going to work out for our purposes, although she seemed to fit some perfect, dossier or whatever. So they made the decision, let's send her over here, away from her family, isolated, surrounded by church people who can form her, mold her into the thinking that we need for our purposes. They thought they were going to mold her. If she was over there for years, and she must have been not really going with the program. So then what happens? So I send her to the convent. Then what happens after that? Because nobody's been able to find her. I take her out of there. They don't know what to do with her. She's a problem. Like, I think they bring her back into the church. The big church, the Vatican Church. They bring her back in there. And I think they start trying to put her into this position where she's being used by, we'll say, the men folk there. They have the... Okay, so they're trying to set her up with some... She's supposed to be specifically tied to some dude there. It's almost like she's supposed to be... This sounds weird. She's supposed to be married to a priest there. Like, maybe not officially, because I don't think they're supposed to get married, but she's supposed to be married or exclusive with this one priest over there. And this is their plan, and they're trying to do this for her, and it's not working. It's not... She's not into this. She's just like essentially a troublemaker to them. She doesn't want to work with them. They keep trying to bargain with her, trying to get her to some reason that she's really like desirable for them. They try all sorts of different type of tactics with her, bargaining chips, things with her like, oh, we'll let you do this or we'll let you do that, and none of it works. She doesn't want any of their offers. She just wants to go back to what she had, and she wants out of this. They're not letting her out. She's like put into a jail, like a cell, a thing by herself, while they figure out what to do with her, because she just doesn't want to cooperate. She doesn't want to do what they want to do. Someone makes a judgment about her, saying this is what you're going to be doing, this is how it's going to be, or we're not playing games anymore. Man, this is a long time coming here. They decide that they need to take her off the earth plane. This was not done when they took her off the earth plane. This was kind of done sloppily, so there's people that know the truth, and there's still worries that they could get found out about this. There's proof there of what they did. There's like extensive records there of what they did. They had to, in their opinion or ideas or judgment, they had to eliminate her. But it was done very sloppily. And not everybody was on board with this decision. Whoever made the final choice, I don't feel like it was Big Papa, but an higher up. It's a higher up. It might be even the one that she was supposed to be connected to. But he didn't do it. These lower level people in the church did it and they are racked with guilt, and they want to speak, and they want to lead documents, but it's almost like you don't even want to touch that with a 10-foot pole. So, wondering what they did with her remains then. Like, you would think you'd want to keep them within the city of the Vatican, I guess, but maybe not. Maybe you don't want to keep them too close to home. What happened to her remains? This feels like she's a part of a building's construction. I know that seems weird to come up with that. It feels like she's a part of a building's construction, so it's not that she has, like she's not a part of, she's a part of an outbuilding. Like there's some type of construction project within the Vatican City. She's a part of like the building. That's how I get it. She's a part of a building outside of the church. During construction, her remains are a part of a building, a construction thing. So her remains are a part of a construction project in the Vatican City and not the Vatican proper. It's like an outbuilding, some construction, something done. Like, I don't know if this is like a foundation, a footing, a wall. It's something like concrete, something like that. She's a part of that. There's the people who did this were not happy to do this. They were forced to do this. But yeah, I think she's physically in there somewhere. I don't know how they would find her, but that's what I think that is. Okay, so there we go. That's the reading on the Vatican Girl. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Adios.